this video, we're going to discuss some more examples of the difference and multiple problem. And these examples are slightly more complicated than a typical difference and multiple problem. Let's first look at this example. Here, we know that the mom and Jason are baking cookies, and the mom baked 140 more cookies than Jason. So that sounds like we know the difference. But there's a little twist. Because Jason was so poor, he had so little, mom decided to give 20 of her cookies to Jason. So after this exchange, now we know that mom has 3 times as many cookies as Jason. And the question is, how many did mom bake originally? Okay, so in this problem, we have some numbers, and one of those is the 3 times. So you see this number, you know that it's probably one of the sum and multiple or difference of multiple problems. And in this case, the multiple is clear. It's 3 times. But you only have this relationship after mom has given the 20 cookies to Jason. So after the exchange of cookie, given 20. So, which means when you look at the difference, it is no longer 140. So you have to understand what is the difference after giving 20. So let's think about this. We need to be a little careful here. Original difference is mom has 140 more, right? So mom has 140. Let's say this is 140 more cookies, and then some extra cookies, which Jason also has. So Jason has the extra. Okay, we're going to use the graph. These 2 parts are the same, but the 140 is extra. Now, mom takes 20 of them and gave that to Jason. So what is the new difference? The new difference is not 120 because mom lost 20, but Jason gained 20. So now the new picture is the following. New picture is mom lost 20. So there's 120 here, and there's the part that's equal, and then Jason gained 20. And so the difference is 120 minus 20. The difference is 100. So the difference is 100. And after this little analysis, we understand that the difference is 100 and the multiple is 3 times. Now we can use the typical picture. So after mom, so this is the picture after giving 20 cookies. You can do this picture we do all the time. The difference is going to be 100, and mom has 3 times as many, so you can draw 3 bars to represent that, and which means these 2 bars is the difference. That's 2 bars is 100. So what does each bar represent? Well, each bar will represent 50. 100 divided by 2 is 50. So this will be 50. Alright, so this will be 50 plus 100 will be 150. And what's the answer to this question? How many did mom bake? And the answer is, well, it's not 150 because what we know is that mom is left with 150 after giving 20. So you need to be careful here, and after doing all the work, you need to remember to add back 20 cookies. So he started with 170, and Jason started with 30 cookies because instead of 50, he started with 30, then get 20 from mom. And you will see 170 take away 30 is 140. That's the original difference. Okay, so this is one kind of example. It's still a difference in multiple problem, but you need to be a little careful when analyze the question. So now let's do another question. So here's another example of difference in multiple problem. And in this example, we are given originally how many cookies they baked. Mom baked 120 cookies, Jason baked 40 cookies. And now, well, since you bake cookie, you're going to eat it. They decide to eat some, and each of them ate the same amount from their own pies. And after they ate some cookies, Mom is left with 5 times as many cookies as Jason. And the question is, how many did they eat? And in this problem, again, if you eat something like 5 times as many, and it's probably a difference in the multiple problem. Multiple is clear, 5 times. And this is after eating. And so for difference, you also need to figure out what is the difference after eating. Okay. So what's the difference after eating? Well, they ate the same amount of cookies. So this is actually nice because originally the difference is when Mom is, you have a big pie, 120, right? And Jason has a smaller pie, 40 of them. And the difference is 80. So 40, and this will be 40 and 80. But they ate the same amount. So Mom ate this amount, Jason ate this amount, same amount. So the difference will remain the same. So in this case, actually, it's simpler. The difference is still 80. And now we can use the standard way to solve this problem. You look at after eating what the situation is. And you draw a little bar graph. Jason has 1 bar left, and Mom has 5 times as many. So that's your 5 bars. And the difference is 4 bars. And these 4 bars will be my difference, which is 80. So this 1 bar is 80 divided by 4 equals 20. So how many did each of them eat? Well, the answer is not given by this number, not necessarily, because this is how many Jason has left. And so the answer is you start with 40 cookies. Now, after eating, he is left with 20 cookies. And you take the difference, which happens to be 20 as well in this case. And so 20 is the answer. That's how many Jason ate. And Mom ate 20, left with 100. Jason left with 20. And 100 is 5 times 20. Okay. Right? So let's do one more problem. In this last problem, Mom is no longer baking cookies, but Jason really loves cookies, so he is continuing baking cookies, and he does that for 3 days. And each day he baked more, 20 more than the previous day. And here we know that on the 3rd day he baked double the amount of his first day. And the question is, how many cookies did he bake on 3rd day? So again, in this problem, you see double the amount, that's 2 times. That means it's a multiple and difference problem. In this case, it's a multiple. A multiple is 2. That's double amount. Okay, but it's comparison with what? Well, it's between what he did on the 1st day and what he did on the 3rd day. So the 3rd day, let's call it 3rd, using T. THIRD for the 3rd. 3rd day is twice, 2 times. Let's use 1st day F to denote first day. Okay, so that's the multiple. And then the question is, what is the difference? Okay, so in this case, we need to compare the difference between the first day and third day. So let's use F to denote first day, S to denote second, and T for third. And first day, he baked some cookies. And second day, well, it says each day he baked 20 more. So bake some cookies, then plus 20. So that's 20. And third day, some cookies, and plus 20 more. So you have, on the second day, you have 20, and here you have 20 more. 20 and 20. So now the difference is clear. You just add these two more 20s. So the difference is 40. And we know the multiple is 2 and difference 40. We can do our usual graph. And for the first day, you draw what you did first day as a bar. And third day, well, it's double, double, double. And so the difference is just 1 bar, and this 1 bar is 40. And how many did he bake on the third day? Well, just 40 plus 40, 2 bars. And this will be 80. That's the answer. Okay, so now we see 3 different type of problems, but in the end, it all gets down to understanding what the multiple is and what the difference is. And once you understand that, you can always use this method of drawing little graph to figure out what the situation is and find the solutions. All right, that completes our discussion on difference and multiple problems.